there is a lot of confusion when we talk about smart city as a concept. There are multiple different agencies which have come up with various definitions. Government of India, of course, has come up with a comprehensive template as to what will actually be determined as a smart part of it. But the fact remains that smart by definition is smart. And any such solution which basically caters to the fundamental need of the citizen is a smart solution. Citizens' need point of view, you have solutions need not necessarily be digitalized, because another important aspect that we need to understand that smartness is smart and digitization is digitization. They can converge at one point of a time to make things something smarter. So those are the kind of solutions that we think about. First, meet you at your basic level and then move to graduate to the next level, which is more important, and how you then finally graduate to the digitization part of it, which is measurement and improvement. So smart city is about being smart. The first thing is understand your landscape. Not the same kind of a solution will not work across all the cities. Each city has got a different kind of a forum. So understand your landscape. Second thing is understand the degree of sincerity of measurement. And I'm using this very big phrase, which is a degree of sincerity in measurement. That's a critical aspect. If you cannot measure something, you can't improve. If you do not know what I'm providing to whom and how much should I provide to whom, what should be the quality level, what should be the quantity levels, of course there can never be improvement. So that second thing is the sincerity of measurement. Third is on-ground efficiency. The skill of the people, those who are managing the job, should know what they are doing. Unfortunately, more often than not, we have a lot of ideas, but when it comes to implementation, we are poor. So smart implementation is the third important point. The fourth is feedback. How your customer is rating you, and in a city management part, each person living in that city or even visiting people or people those who are mobile, they are basically your customers. How are they basically looking at you? How are they taking your services? That feedback. And the final fifth point, which is critical, is the right kind of benchmarking. Who do you benchmark with? Because unless you set your goals high and look at who can be your role model, you will never be in a position to follow some path and say, I can improve upon. These are the 5 things. Jamshedpur as such does not have an elected municipal corporation by way of the legacy. Tata Steel has been managing the city for more than 100 years. And JUSCO, on behalf of Tata Steel, is a fully owned subsidiary of Tata Steel. We look after the city. The important part is this is every service, every municipal service under one umbrella. And that's where I think the distinction is. So your power distribution, your water distribution, and not only JUSCO does manage the services, JUSCO also builds the services and builds the infrastructure. So it's like if I want to put a road together, so everything is under, I know where the electrical cables are going, where the communication cables are going, and that's I think one of the key elements where JUSCO brings about the change, bringing all of those elements, converging them together and coming up with a solution which actually is needed for the entire place. I think we are doing a lot of place because not only Jamshedpur, of course, is our legacy, and Jamshedpur is something which we are extremely proud of and will continue to do the smart work out there. But we are actually moving out, and we are helping many other cities in terms of putting up a reference point. Jamshedpur is being looked at as a reference point for many other cities. One of the things, for example, which are doing that, which we are trying to take out to the other cities also, is we have all been talking about the water as a resource. Second important part, something which is being talked about, IoT, for example, the Internet of Things. How you manage your services through the intervention of technology. Jamshedpur would probably be the first city in the country which has got the full LoRaWAN deployed already. So we are bringing in those kind of solutions which are a little ahead of time at this point of a time, but also the reference point for many others to follow. The whole concept of a smart city across, as I said, there is no cookie-cut solution for one city to the other. Each city will have to find its own solution. Some of the practices can be replicated, and that's where I think we can come in. Everybody is more than welcome to understand what we are doing and then modify it, make some addendum into the whole process and deploy. Probably we will be in a better position to have smarter cities all across.